being here, as well as the Republican Women's Organization for having us tonight. It shows great interest that you guys are here. That's more what needs to be done, is people need to be involved and engaged and involved early. I am a business owner here in the county. I own 5 businesses actually. I'm a father of 5 and a good husband, at least on some days anyways. Most of you are married, you know what I'm talking about. I got into this because of the fact that I'm tired of the government trying to legislate me out of business. Is a short story. To sum up my businesses, I'm in the restaurant, internet banking business. Three some of the most regulated businesses you could ever dream of being in, with the exception of being in the nuclear business that I was in at one time also. And it's just ridiculous what the government is doing. The best thing the government can do is get out of my way. We want jobs anywhere here in Knox County, in the state of Ohio, the United States of America. What we need to do, which is why I'm running, is to get the state and government out of my way. I will produce the jobs myself. I don't need a government to help me. I just need them out of my way. And that's why I'm running. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here, come here and speak to you. As far as the Republican women, I do appreciate this opportunity. I am Margaret Ruhl, and I am your state representative. And as I mentioned before at the beginning, I do represent the 90th district, which is all of Knox, all of Morrow counties, parts of Richland, and parts of Ashland County. In my bio, also, she mentioned the fact that I have previously been Mount Vernon City Auditor for 11 years. And since then, I was Knox County Auditor for 13 years. So I have 24 years of service, public service to the taxpayers and the citizens of this district. As my colleagues and I are working in Columbus, I understand the challenges that face our state and nation. And I pledge to you to work towards finding real, lasting solutions by developing new ideas to spur our economic growth, working to lower taxes, controlling health care standards or costs, strengthening our schools, and lowering the high cost of education. We can move Ohio forward. As we focus on these issues, it is important to hear from you. Please call me, Margaret Ruhl, at the 90th District State Representative with any ideas that you may have on matters affecting our state. Together we can continue to make Ohio a great place to live, work, worship, and raise a family. Thank you.
Question number 1 will begin with Margaret Ann. And this is a simple one. Why are you in this race?
Thank you. Why I'm in this race? Well, first of all, I've only been your state representative for a year and 3 months. And I was asked to run for this office over 2 years ago. And my experience of being a public official, I think gave me the expertise to understand some of the issues. I've talked to a lot of taxpayers in my public service time, and I feel that I understand where they're coming from. I wanted to run for this job because I wanted to make a difference in people's lives here. I did not know at the time when I would get over there that we would be in the minority, so it has made it very difficult to get some of my ideas across over there. So I look forward to running, getting elected again this term, and working very hard for the party to be in the majority so that we can get some of my ideas through the legislature over there to help the people in my district.
I answered part of that question earlier. One of the reasons I'm doing this is because, first of all, I'm not a career politician, and I have no intention to be a career politician. Being a career politician is a whole different mindset. And a question that should be asked of every person running for any office, whether it's dog catcher, Senate, House, is what is your viewpoint about being an elected official? My viewpoint is that it's a civic duty. It is my responsibility as a business owner to do something about this. And that whole mindset of looking at it as a civic duty and not a career puts me in a whole different situation. I'm not going to Columbus because I want to spend the next 8 years there, and then when I'm term limited out as state representative, spend another term or two or whatever it is to be a state senator. I'm going down there to straighten things out. I said for a long time to the Republican Party, as I've been a member of my entire life, that you need to straighten in. I've been self-employed for 30 years. I've said to them for a long time, I said, look, you guys need to straighten this out and get out of my way, or else I will run one day and straighten it out for you. Well, here I am, and I'm going to straighten it out. One of the things about this is that, we have things like property tax. Property tax, in my belief and humble opinion, is that it's just inherently wrong. You buy a home, you go to the bank, you take out a loan for 25 to 30 years of your life. At the end of that time, you get an envelope in the mail from the bank. It says that you own your home free and clear. And then you open envelope number 2 from the government that says, no, you don't own anything. We have a forever permanent lien on your property by way of this property tax, and unless you pay it, we will come and take it away from you. That is absolutely wrong. You shouldn't have to work that hard and that long for nothing. Because here's the thing, we have a mortgage, there was a mortgage crisis here a while back ago because people were buying homes they couldn't afford. And the thing about it is, though, is that what is their incentive to stick it out when in the end they aren't going to really own it anyway? So we need to change things like that. We need to get rid of property taxes. We need to quit making business owners tax collectors. You change businesses from being tax collectors and put the responsibility to the people who pay the taxes themselves. People will wake up real quick because they'll understand, they'll see how much money is actually being taken out of their paycheck and see what the government's wasting their money on, like a railway system. If it was such a good plan, somebody had already done it by now.